U.S. Navy Shipboard Pest Management Manual, Section NAVMed P5052 TAC 26. So overview, we're talking about the main elements of the effective pet management program, and then all these lovely topics here, how we can prohibit, certain things, procedures, protecting meals ready to eat, inspections, sanitation, MSDS, and record keeping. All right, so just like every other program that we have and every instruction is going to talk about rules and responsibilities, who is overall in charge of what? So your CO must ensure that a MDR and HMs are certified for pest control ops on board ships. So usually they have to ensure that either the IDC or Prep MedTech is able to do their job. All right?
Right.
Who's overseeing? The Navy entomologists at NESI and any PMUs. So they're overall in charge of the shipboard pest program for every command. Then it gets delegated down to the CO, and then CO delegates down to somebody else, and then they delegate down to somebody else to where HN Timmy is out here looking for rats, right? They provide technical assist visits, training, and they also review the pest management SOPs. Who should be attending these pest management trainings? Well, your medical department should, your mess control specialists, your watch captains, mess deck master at arms, and your breakout or cargo personnel. So anybody that is in charge of handling food and shipment should be attending these trainings, and they must be done no later than 1 week. So once you do a didactic portion, that's included, then you have to do a week-long field training. And you get recertified annually. So what spaces on board a ship should be routinely monitored for pests? Literally all of them. Every space. I don't care what this says. Every space. If you just think every space needs to be monitored, easy to go. The big ones are going to be your food service areas, sculleries, mess decks, ship stores, snack areas, heads and showers, dry storage areas, berthings, laundry, so literally everywhere. Okay. Most commonly encountered pest on board a ship is this ugly cockroach.
German. Yeah.
They is gross, they make it on the ships, they cause problems, it's nasty. Also bedbugs. How do they impact the ship? They contaminate our food, and they lower morale. That's super important, cockroaches lower morale. That's it, nothing else, just cockroaches. What do I need for survival? Anything else everybody else needs for survival: food, water, warmth, harborages. That's what it looks like. I don't do bugs. Sorry. That's why I'm not a PMT. How much time does the German cockroach spend harboring and foraging? That's an irrelevant percentage because we really don't care. We just know that the German cockroach is the most common pest on our ship, right?
Right.
Food service areas should be surveyed every 2 weeks, and food service areas and weekly until cockroaches are no longer present. Was a good indicator of an active or past cockroach population if a poo, right? Feces, small straw color or reddish dark brown spots. So you can use flushing agents and sticky traps to help catch the rodents or German cockroaches. Prevention is a critical element to keep them off the ship. So that means clean up after yourself, don't leave any scraps around. Just be a clean person, essentially, right? Duh. Stored products for pests, millions of dollars annually is lost in stored product pests. Flour and other processed grains are usually what is the most acceptable product. What beetle larva family may cause serious intestinal distress if eaten because of tiny hairs is your dermacetide. What beetle is internationally your copper beetle. What is a key feature of biology? Is the ability to conserve water. 2 groups of SPPs, your medical, important, and non-medical. Medical is always important. Your dermicide beetle is medically important. It causes intestinal trauma, eye irritation, dermatitis, and allergic reaction. They can be found in fur, hides, skin, feathers, dead insects, and they're usually found in your warehouses. This ugly looking beetle originates from India. It feeds on grains and cereal products. It can last several years without food. One or more live or dead. Trichoderma or other dermicide species shall justify any condemnation of an entire lot. So it will shut down everything. If they see these things, they're like, nah, we done. Close it down, let's treat it. Flower beetles, they have 3 terminal segments. Let's see here. Yep, I've never seen anything about these beetles. What form do you use to report any type of infestation? It's going to be your DD form 1222, which is reporting an infectious infestation of SPPs. Additional reporting requirements is based off of NAPSA publication 486 volume 1, which is your food service management. And then you send specimen dry or an alcohol filled vial to the NECE or closest NEPMU. And then, yep, rodents are gross. They carry serious communicable diseases, the plague, typhus, leptospirosis, and salmonella. They lower morale, they impact our food supply, and they gnaw on electrical insulation. Characteristics: prefer to run alongside vertical surfaces, poor vision, good sense of taste and smell, excellent hearing, and excellent climbers, jumpers, and swimmers. Hence how they still get on board ships. Oop. The Norway rat, common rat, brown rat, water rat, wharf rat, and sewer rat. It's from Central Asia. It is known to have tularemia, spotted fever, and bubonic plague. They're large and aggressive, weigh 7 to 17 ounces, and the tail is slightly less than half its body length. They like to eat meat or fish, grains, vegetables, and fruit. I wonder if these are the rats that run around DC. Have you seen them?
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Can't be bigger than New York rats.
Those are big too. Those New York rats, they don't play, right? Roof rat also is the ship rat or black rat. It's from Southeast Asia. Carries the bubonic plague. Weighs a little bit less than the other Norway rat, but they all eat the same thing. Leather and chocolate. This one's bougie. It likes leather and chocolate. Right. House mouse. I have one of these currently in my house.
Me too.
I've been trying to catch it. It was in my husband's pants the other day. He like picked his pants up and it like scurried away.
It ran out of my kitchen, like towards me when I was sitting on my couch.
And you screamed.
And I was like, holy shit.
And you screamed. Like
I did. I was just like.
you screamed. I know you did. I can see it on your face. You screamed.
Maybe a little bit.
Was that high pitched? I bet it was.
No.
Alright, rodent surveillance, signs of infestation. Is gonna be a rub marks, tracks, gnawing, droppings, urine, and rodent hairs. Sanitation is a big one. Rat guards are 36-inch outside diameter, cone angled of 30 degrees, 18 gauge steel aluminum, and they should be on all tending lines, point up cones toward the ship. And then of course you need to do some pure science inspection. Some miscellaneous pests is your bed bugs and fruit flies. Bed bugs will terrorize anything.
2 feet away from ship, 6 feet away from shore.
Yes, 2 feet away from ship, 6 feet away from shore. Alright, vessels entering U.S. ports. Naval vessels must have 2 officers certified by the USDA or E7 or above, trained by USDA, and the SNDR should be one of the 2. for the plant protection quarantine officer. Foreign personnel cannot inspect our ships. Shipboard sanitation control exemption and shipboard control certificates. Yep. These certificates are good for 6 months. Your DB form 1532 TAC 1 is used to report pesticide use, and that can be done either on paper or electronically. Any questions? Love that.